plenty of excitement around here in the Spanish capital. We're at the Estadio Metropolitano. I'm Derek Ray, in position to bring you live match commentary. And my expert analyst, as always on these occasions, is Stuart Robson. And we're at the semi-final stage of this season's UEFA Europa League. It's Atletico Madrid versus Wolverhampton Wanderers. Opportunity it is. And he clears it out of harm's way. Went in strongly to win the ball. Well, there's been a boatload of speculation surrounding him ahead of the game, taking on his old club, and that can bring with it a few complications.
Well, for some reason, playing against your old club can be difficult. You just feel that bit of added pressure. I hope it doesn't affect him today.
Getting in there to take it away. Now delivering that deep cross. Missing the target by a tiny margin.
Well, it's a difficult skill to get right, but he almost pulled it off there. He made such good contact with the ball.
Nelson Semedo. So a throw in here. And a chance to whip it in here. Not messing around with that clearance. Ruben Vinagre. And this situation could be dangerous. And a goal! The opening statement in this semi-final. How important could that prove to be?
Well, here's the replay, and sometimes when you're being pressed high up the field, you have to go that little bit longer and not play out through the thirds, and that's what they tried to do here. They had their pocket picked, and suddenly they find the ball in the back of the net.
And Wolves get us moving again. Certainly a swift response required after the setback. It is a decent-looking attack here, but they took care of the situation defensively. Chances on. Denied by the bar. Back in play here.
Well, I have to say, I thought that looked to be going in. It was such a good effort.
He's got the right idea with that pass. And missing the chance to give them a bit of breathing space.
Well, that should have made it more comfortable, shouldn't it? But it's a wasted opportunity.
Well, we know how troublesome he can be on the pitch, but what should we expect from him today, Stuart?
Well, I think we can expect goals if his form is anything to go by. You just hope that back line have been studying the tapes, because most teams have really struggled to keep him at bay.
A real opening now. Oh, he's found the net, and that increases the advantage to 2. Just what they wanted, and just what they deserve.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
So 2-0 now. Couldn't find a teammate. Throw in here. Lang. Oh, big chance. And the cross has promise. And unable to keep possession. Nelson Semedo. Keane. Now they've lost it. In with a chance. And fired against the crossbar.
Well, I still can't believe that didn't go in. So unlucky not to score there. Cracking effort, you have to say.
And he's taken it away. This looks threatening. Now the task is to remain focused. Well, he was on his own. He had the goalkeeper to beat, but failed to do so.
Well, he just needed to show a bit more composure there. Take a little bit off the shot, I think.
Crisp tackling. Bad pass. And a throw-in it's going to be. Not to be advised giving the ball away in that position. Happy to take on the shot. Oh, he really bruised the crossbar. Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? It might be. Oh, again the woodwork. Smuggled away. Able to get a body in the way. Well, brilliant work to keep that one in play. Lang. Ruben Vinagre. Well, the timing was perfect. Ball one. So a throw in here. Well, it could be on for him here. Chances on. Oh, he saved it.
Well, excellent from the keeper. That's a really top-class save.
Delivering it. And did his job defensively. Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. And that will do it for the first half here at the Estadio Metropolitano. It is the Europa League semi-final first leg, and the second half begins. Well read to put an end to that attack. Now with Thuram. Hadji. Boscagli in possession. Moise Keane. Nicely timed tackle. It's a good-looking ball in behind. Well, the bar can be the goalkeeper's best friend.
Well, I'm still amazed that stayed out. He looks to have done everything right, didn't he?
Well, more live La Liga action for you to look forward to here on EA TV. It's Atletico against Barcelona.
Well, that should be a really good game between two entertaining teams in a great stadium.
The defender doing his job. Encouraging move from Wolves. Well, a top-notch piece of defensive judgment. Sofiane Diop. Atletico being afforded too much room. A decisive clearance it was. Olivier Boscagli. Ruben Vinagre. Lang. Running room in the wide position. Can he find someone at the far post? Well, in fact, a bit too close to the goalkeeper, and that was always going to be claimed. Slipshod passing. And it might be. And off the bar that time. But the decision is offside here. Moving into the advanced position. Textbook defending inside the box. Showing a lot of guile there. Played into the centre. A goal! Another one! It's turning into an absolute demolition job.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And then it's a really clever header. He doesn't try and head it too hard, but just loops it back into the far corner. That's a great finish.
So on they go again, and Atletico sprinting away with ease. On to Thuram. Deflected behind, corner forthcoming. Koke tasked with taking it. Well, he took care of it defensively. Moise Keane. Ruben Vinagre. Superbly read and executed. And attempting the through ball. And fired against the crossbar. Just the clearance that was called for.
Well, I have to say, I thought that looked to be going in. It was such a good effort.
Now we're inside the final 15 minutes. Crossed into the penalty area. And an effective clearance. Now with Thuram. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Now with Thuram. Nicely timed tackle. Teammates in the middle. Smuggled away. Now with Thuram, applying vigorous pressure. Oh, good vision. Terrific save.
Well, that's a top-class save. He read it so well.
Thuram. Ruben Vinagre. Well, we've entered the final 5 minutes. On to Thuram. Hadji. And Keane. Lang. So a corner here. Well, it has come to nothing. And a significant block following that cross. Well, an audacious effort. Not every player would try that type of thing. So the final whistle, and while there is still work to do for Atletico, they are in the lead after the first leg.
Well, they were really good today. Their approach play, their movement off the ball.
Missing the target by a ton. Ruben Vinagre. And this situation could be dangerous. And a goal! The opening statement in this semi-final. How important could that prove to me? He's got the right idea with that pass. And missing the chance to give them a bit of breathing space.
Well, that should have made it more comfortable, shouldn't it? But it's a waste.
A real opening now. Oh, he's found the net. And that increases the advantage to 2. Just what they wanted and just what they did. This looks threatening. Now the task is to remain focused. Well, he was on his own. He had the goalkeeper to beat, but failed to do so.
Well, he just needed to show a bit more...
Oh, he saved it.
Well, excellent from the keeper. That's a really top-class save.
Showing a lot of guile there. Played into the centre. A goal! Another one! It's turning into an absolute demolition job.